After having visited the Hobbiton movie set, we proceeded to Waitomo, about 90 kilometers away, for the Waitomo glowworm cave tour. Deep within the Waikato region of New Zealand's North Island lies the Waitomo glowworm caves, an intricate network of subterranean passages dating back over 30 million years. It's not just any cave system, it's a constellation of shimmering glowworms native only to New Zealand, majestic rock formations, and ancient Maori legends. Its discovery in 1887 by Maori chieftain Tane Tinara unveiled a hidden world, forever etching the Waitomo caves onto the map of New Zealand's must-see destinations. There is a stream flowing through the cave, and visitors are taken on a boat in the second lap of the cave tour to the exit. The cave is known for its population of Arachnocamba luminosa, a glowworm species found exclusively in New Zealand. This cave is part of the Waitomo streamway system that includes the Ruakuri Cave, Lucky Strike, and Tumu Tumu Cave. The attraction has a modern visitor center at the entrance, largely designed in wood. There are organized tours that include a boat ride under the glowworms. The name Waitomo comes from the Maori words wai, meaning water, and tomo, meaning hole or shaft. The local Maori people had known about the caves for about a century before a local Maori originally from Kauhia, Tane Tinaro, and English surveyors Lawrence Cousin and Fred Mays were shown the entrance in 1884, and Tane and Fred did extensive explorations in 1887 and 1888. Their exploration was conducted with candlelight on a raft going into the cave where the stream goes underground, now the cave's tourist exit. As they began their journey, they came across the glowworm grotto and were amazed by the twinkling glow coming from the ceiling. As they traveled further into the cave by poling themselves towards an embankment, they were also astounded by the limestone formations. These formations surrounded them in all shapes and sizes. They returned many times after, and Chief Tane independently discovered the upper level entrance to the cave, which is now the current entrance. Geological and volcanic activity has created around 300 known limestone caves in the Waitomo region over the last 30 million years. The caves began to form when earth movement caused the hard limestone to bend and buckle under the ocean and rise above the sea floor. As the rock was exposed to air, it separated and created cracks and weaknesses that allowed for water to flow through them, dissolving the limestone, and over millions of years, large caves were formed. The stalactites, stalagmites, and other cave formations grew from water dripping from the ceiling or flowing over the walls and leaving behind limestone deposits. The stalagmites form upward from the floor while the stalactites form from the ceiling. When these formations connect, they are called pillars or columns, and if they twist around each other, they are called helictite. These cave decorations take millions of years to form, given that the average stalactite grows 1 cubic centimeter every 100 years. Glowworms are not actually worms. They are the larval stage of the fungus gnat, which looks similar to the common mosquito. In their larval state, glowworms grow from 3 to 5 millimeters long when they hatch to a length of 30 millimeters before they pupate. In the northern hemisphere, the name is used for beetles that fly around at night with their tail lights flashing. In New Zealand and Australia, glowworms are the larvae of a special kind of fly known as a fungus gnat. Fungus gnats look rather like mosquitoes, and most feed on mushrooms and other fungi. However, a small group of fungus gnats are carnivorous, and the worm-like larvae of these species use their glowing lights to attract small flying insects into a snare of sticky threads. One species, Arachnocamba luminosa, is found throughout New Zealand and others occur in Australia. Hundreds of glowworms larvae may live side by side on a damp sheltered surface such as the roof of a cave or an overhanging bank in the forest. Their lights resemble a star-filled night sky. Maori call them titiwai, which refers to lights reflected in water. Glowworms need damp places where the air is humid and still to construct their snares. Caves and old mining tunnels are ideal. In the forest, glowworm snares are commonest on moist banks beside a stream or in a ravine. Small midges are the usual prey of glowworms, but all sorts of flying insects get trapped in the sticky snares, including mayflies, caddisflies, and moths. Forest glowworms may also trap spiders, plant hoppers, and even millipedes. The glowworm simply cuts free any prey that is too large or unwanted. Adult glowworm flies are never caught in the snares. They are not attracted to the light, and even if they brush against the sticky threads, they are strong enough to pull free. The glowworm's tail light shines from an organ which is the equivalent of a human kidney. All insects have this organ, but the glowworm has a unique ability to produce a blue-green light from it. The chemical reaction that produces the light consumes a lot of oxygen. An airbag surrounds the light organ, providing it with oxygen and acting as a silvery reflector to concentrate the light. A fungus gnat can glow at all stages of its life cycle except as an egg, but the larva has the brightest light. In caves, the insects light up at any time of the day or night. Outdoor glowworms start glowing shortly after dark and usually shine all night. Sometimes, when a glowworm is disturbed, its light seems to go off suddenly. This is the larva slithering into a crevice, hiding its light. It actually takes several minutes for the larva to shut off the light. Carnivorous glowworms catch their prey by hanging silk threads vertically, which are covered in a sticky mucus that entraps the insect. A glowworm has 4 stages within its life cycle and has very short lifespans once they reach adulthood. A female glowworm will live up to 76 hours, whilst a male glowworm tends to survive up to 96 hours. All 4 stages of a glowworm life cycle take roughly 10 to 11 months to complete. It is easy to find glowworms at any time of year. However, a large number of eggs hatch into larvae during winter months. An adult glowworm will lay approximately 100 eggs, which will hatch larvae approximately 3 weeks later. These larvae continue to grow for 6 to 9 months, gradually increasing in size from a few millimeters in length until it is 3 to 4 centimeters long. Once larvae have reached maturation, they will turn into pupa instead. This means the worm will make a cocoon where it will hang for roughly 2 weeks before maturation. After the maturation stage has been reached, the pupa will exit the cocoon as an adult fly. Once reaching maturation, the adult fly's purpose is to mate and lay eggs. They cannot feed as they only live a few days after reaching adulthood.